Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Jersey, where it is a new morning. Fresh after a good night's sleep, we start harvesting the second of our cotton fields here. I've started the Courseplay guy off. He's going to work back towards where I'd already harvested previously. Whilst the Giants AI won't do what I want it to do, I'm going to go get the JCB and pick up the bales that we've already dropped on this field. And then I'm going to turn my attention to that canola field that we harvested last episode. Going to get that painted over and look at getting the butcher's factory installed. And then I need to go to the shop, buy a piece of equipment because I need to prune the grape vines and we don't have a pruning machine or device of any description. I've got my subsoiler, I've got my mulcher, I've even got my fertilizer, but alas, I didn't buy the pruner. So I'm gonna have to go and get one of those, and hopefully the little tractor, the little Antonio Carrero thing, can handle it. Right, we are presently full then. I need to go and unload these, so I'm going to go put them with my other bales that we harvested previously, earlier on in the season. My two big fields. And have a quick count up of how many bales I actually have. And I'm going to say it's probably not 40. So the question then becomes, if it's not 40, how many away from 40 am I? And if I was to take half of the bales and actually use them, would I still have enough with what's left that when I get the bales next year, I would then have 40? Oh, there's a dead road sign. So, it looks like these come in piles of 4, don't they? So I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. We've got 33 bales at the minute. That's agonisingly close to 40, but not quite 40. So if I was to take 15 bales, 16 bales, maybe, 4 trailer loads, we'll use those in our production to keep our production running for another year, in our spinnery and in our fabric factory. And then obviously at minimum we're going to get 33 bales again next year. That will then give us more than enough. But if I sell them, we reach the magic number, don't we? And hit the achievement. So yeah, maybe that's the plan. Maybe I take some of the bale. If we don't hit 40 from this field now, we'll take some of the bales, a portion of them, and we will use them in the productions, retain the rest, and then we'll add next year's harvest to those. That will definitely put us over the 50, and we will be able to go on and do lots of other wondrously amazing things. Right, Our wheat is growing, which is good. Because, again, flour and stuff next year is going to be important for the bakery. Keeping the grain mill running. As well as getting straw for the animals. Always nice to get straw for the animals. And then here we are down here on our lovely, lovely grass field. Right. Landscaping mode then. We are going to take some grass. First of all. Gonna paint all of this. Paint over all of this field. All of that. It'd be very helpful if I had that field create tool. Paintable fields tool installed on this map. Too late for it now. I'm not going to bother. Right, that's there. Now, as I say, we may decide there may be a need to remove a tree or two. But we'll cross that bridge again in a minute. I'm going to use... I'm actually going to use the short grass stuff. Ow. Whoa, that was close. Almost painted over my cotton field. I can redo that path anyway. Oh, my wheat field. Bloody destroying that. Paint all this. Right, we want I think it's that stuff. There, that does that bit. Puts in a nice new wider, slightly wider bit. And then if we go get... Do I have a chainsaw? I don't have a chainsaw. I want to remove a couple of these trees just on this edge, just so I can create an access route in. So I might have to use the delete objects function of easy devs command to remove these two end trees. Because I don't have the chainsaw. Do it with lumberjack mod, so I'll just run up to it, delete, and delete. Self out of the way. Landscaping again. Painting. We want that same dry grass stuff. Do that. Creates a nice little roadway for us. Right then, we now need to look and see how much the butcher is going to cost us. 420,000. Okay. That's not bad. We can afford that. Oh dear. Forgot about that. It's done a spot of terrain adjusting. I didn't really want it to do that. Not too worried about round the back. Yeah, definitely out here we need to prepare this land a bit better. Right, soften. And now I just use it on this edge. I'm not going to be able to smooth it out perfectly, are we? Fortunately. But we will be able to make it better than it currently is. Perfect. Now what I just want to do now, get my I'll put a bit more concrete around this building, and maybe up to and including halfway. Might be better off using the round tool for that. And maybe doing something very similar. This way, blending a bit of asphalt in, just to create a little bit of a natural road. Might just then blend that bit in. What? Because that's where we're going to be delivering our animals to when we have them. Okay. And that's where the pallets spawn when the products come out. At this point, I will stress I am using an older, much older version of the mod, the Dragon's Den mod, on this save. There is a far more newer version of the mod available, where some of the loading and unloading triggers have actually been moved on some of the production buildings by the mod author, by Black Dragon, the mod author. Partly as a result of feedback that I provided to him. During one of my Ringwoods streams. He popped in as I was playing it on one occasion, and I gave him some feedback, having obviously used, pretty much using all of the buildings in the pack, as to how useful they are at any difficulties I've had getting products from certain buildings. And I know on some of the vanilla production buildings as well, where he hadn't actually changed like the models, he was just using the Giants version model and building, and then he just like just changed like high 3D settings. Not high 3D settings, should I say, XML settings for the actual production side of it. He's now actually gone back and he's actually addressed some of the vanilla models as well, like the oil mill, things like that, in the Giants models, and moved the fill trigger and the unloading trigger so they're quite separate, so you don't have a problem where you've got pallets spawning in front of the area you're trying to unload into. So that's one of the fixes that, as I say, the mod author has done. Didn't come down here in a vehicle, did I? No, I don't think I did. I'll have a look on the map. Okay, looks like the combine harvester has got stuck. Start him off again. Hopefully he'll carry on. Right, I want the little Antonio Carrero thing now. That'll do. Because we need to go to the shop and grab our little tree collector, our little grapevine pruning device, which I've not purchased yet. I don't know whether to stick with the traditional in-game one or whether to use one of the new, more advanced ones. Because in here now, we've got this thing that will do, I think it's 2 rows at the same time. Or is it the sprayer that does 2 rows at the same time? I'll buy that one. I'm not sure I've ever used that one before. So I'll have a look at it, see how it connects and everything. It's the there's a fertilizer sprayer that will do 2 rows at the same time, isn't there? Of course, these wonderful little machines that you are more wearing than actually driving. I'm not the fastest on the road. Like I say, I've not used this before. So... I'm not entirely sure how it connects to the tractor. I'm obviously missing something. Let's go look at that specific mod pack. Nothing to configurize on it. So, how do you connect this to your tractor? Aha! That's how. There we go. So it was very similar. Check there's no other weird, wonderful controls. No, nothing on the bumpers. So it's just a case of turn this on and start driving down the roads. Now, I think there might be a modded pruner on the mod hub, which allows you to do 2 rows at the same time. But I think it's a bit finicky, in that you have to turn on the elements separately, and you have to turn them on in the right sequence, otherwise it doesn't prune. And I'm not sure whether that would be compatible with a worker. So that's why I've gone for a kind of regular pruner bit of kit. Because at least then we can prune the vines. Right, turn that off. There you go. We can lose that corpse. We can get a screenshot for the thumbnail because I've not took one. There we go. We can be at it. What's this saying? Doing the pruning. I don't want to lower it. That might be just risking things a little bit too much. Yeah, so what I might do as well next year, not only will I be extending these out further, each of these grape vines, I might add an extra 2 rows as well. I might just add in two brand new rows. Just to neaten things up a bit. There we go. I might as well take a screenshot headed driving into the sunshine, so we're not in darkness and shadow. Right then, ladies and gents, I will carry on getting a bit of this done. When the next episode drops in a few days' time, we will be on to and in the process of doing. Well, we'll have the cotton harvest finished, so we can do the bale tally and the decision on the bales, and we can move those and do with them what we need. We'll also then go and get the animal trailer purchased, so we can smooth some of the animals, some of our lovely animals, and put them into the butcher. We'll start probably with the chickens because they're going to be the closest. Then we'll go and have a look at some of the sheep, if we can thin any of them out. Cows and pigs won't have done any breeding or reproduction yet, so we're not going to worry about those. And yeah, we'll get the butcher start outputting some products for us as well. So, I will catch you all in the next video, ladies and gents. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, cheerio.